Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I just want to go over a quick market recap. Today is August 4th, a Wednesday. And so today the employment numbers came out, and we only added 330,000 jobs when we expected around 700,000. So that miss kind of threw, well, it's not really of a monkey wrench, but considering how much people believe in the regrowth of the economy, the reflation trade, and how much bullishness there are in general with the economy, it's kind of like it's kind of another hint that, hey, maybe things aren't going as well as we think they are. And also global PMI, manufacturing PMI have gone down. They are still growing, so we got like numbers of, I think, like 63, or last month we got 63, but now we're getting 60 or 59. So it's still a growth, but it is a slowdown in growth. So, and manufacturing usually does makes a move first, and then services follow, because what we got with the service numbers is growth, but services are always lagging manufacturing. So basically, the way that the bond market reacted to this was, as soon as the jobs numbers came out, you see that yields went down because slowdown in jobs growth, employment growth means a slowdown in the economic growth, meaning bonds yields sold off or pulled back, because that's what happens when growth decelerates, right? So when yields go down, basically that means that inflation and growth expectations are slowing down, right? And when they go back up, that means growth and inflation expectations are going back up. So you saw this move earlier today, and also with TLT, which is the price of bonds. Remember, price and yields are inverted. But then when we opened in the market, we did this big move down here, right? We went down a whole lot, even though we had something that should be beneficial for TLT, something that should be bullish for TLT. So I just thought that was interesting, right? So like right here, all throughout this little area over here, we had record CPI numbers, and the bond market would go higher. But over here, we have something that's bullish for bonds, but then we kind of sell off for today. Well, I guess it's not really, but then if you look at the chart in detail, it's kind of like, okay, why did we make this move then? It's kind of odd. So I don't really know. Maybe everything I've been talking about TLT is done for. I don't know, but I just like looking at the charts because we did break out of this resistance zone, and then we seem to be testing it as support. So notice this line that we drew a couple of days ago. We pretty much hit it. Well, we didn't hit it, but then we use zones, not very like points in a line, right? We like to use like a bit of a zone because that's better for us. So in my eyes, we hit the support here, and then we bounced off, showing that it's pretty good support. But on the 5 minute, it looks like we could be rolling off, which is no bueno. On the other hand, we seem to be holding up this 200 hourly pretty well. And if we look at this drawing that we have over here, that we drew all the way back over here a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago, we've been following basically this trend line for the past couple months, since May 19th. So, and we hit it as support again today, meaning it's pretty good, right? We keep holding support. But honestly, at this point, the main concern that I have is that my options will not expire, or will expire worthless, because I'm a fucking moron, and I decided to get a whole bunch of here. This is a whole lot better to look at. I got a whole bunch of August 13th. So we have basically today 8 trading days before these expire worthless. And yeah, I see how like a lot of the majority of my position is pretty in August. I'm not worried about this one, but considering on how long and arduous this move has been, and we've been just slugging higher, we haven't gotten this breakout move that I expected to happen a bit quicker. But then again, nothing really happens the way you expect it to. So, my take profit target is around this zone right here, and considering that I bought like over here and we're at 150.8 and I'm barely up. All right, on the $4,000 position, I'm up $465, which is, you know, not good at all. And also considering that, remember, I got options that expired the end of July, because those are my YOLO TLT calls, and $420 basically expired worthless. So basically, overall on the entire bond trade, I'm pretty much even though I'm about, let's see, I bought like at the end of the day here, even though I am 2% higher. So it's kind of a bummer. But I did look at some of I went to the Analyze tab on Thinkorswim, and I did look around, and it remains true that that if we do reach over here, that I will be profitable, just not nearly as much as I think I would be. So that's kind of a bummer. So then my concern is like, what the hell have I been doing? Like, is everything that I'm doing just incorrect? Is like I'm just doing options terribly? Like, yes, I know, I understand these are all naked calls. There's no option strategy here really. But I mean, come on, like, really? I should not be like, well, I should be, but I'm just sad that I got the wrong options. Like, there's no way that I'm playing this as well as I should be. So there's still a lot of learning for me to do. And, you know, I'm just talking out loud. I'm just like trying to, maybe I'll look back on this video. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. It's so dumb. So I just want to get all my thoughts right now, like exactly what I'm thinking. Like, it is a bit concerning that we could roll over, because if you look at TNX, like, damn, that's kind of bullish, right? We kind of held the support really well. Where is that even coming from, by the way? Huh. Well, I guess you could call that support. Anything here? No. Well, I have no idea where that's coming from. The best I could do is like here. No, I guess that's decent, except for this. Yeah, I guess that's not too bad. So I guess if we break below that, then the next obvious one is 1%, right? So this is the next zone, and this support zone is right here, right? Because I know that because on TLT on September, like early September, January, and end of January, this was all like support zones and resistance zones. And if we go back over here, it's the same area, like early January, right? No, sorry, like early January, and then September should be around here. Or, well, yeah, basically you get the idea. It's like the same thing here is here, because this is 20-year prices and this is 10-year yields. Okay, anyways, so maybe I got the wrong bond option, TLT options, and I got the direction right, but I got the timing wrong. Option number 2, like I just got the entire move wrong, and this is gonna fall over, and you know, we'll see. Bit worried, but it is helpful to see what oil is doing right now. Crude oil. This does support the deflationary trade, right, or global slowdown trade when we see oil start pulling back like that. And if we just look at other commodities like copper, and we look at like a bunch of like wheat or soybeans, this is metals, this is financials, this is energy, and seeing this is very, I mean, that's really fucking big. Actually, maybe I should trade this, huh? Maybe just instead of just going with bonds all the time, maybe I should trade that. I don't know. But yeah, that is pretty bearish, right? That just the candle structure or the price action is pretty bearish. Even on the weekly, that's pretty bearish. So, you know, my personal opinion right now, I do have the direction right on a technical level and on a fundamental level. But I think I'm just a fucking moron and I don't know how to construct trades. That's why I decided to do dumb stuff like this. Just take a look at these. Yeah. So pretty much, I don't know what I'm doing right now. All I know was like the direction. So yeah, yeah. Oh my God, look at this. So smart of me to take August 13th on TLT. Okay, so that's just my rant for the day. And also one other thing, I was looking at going long volatility, because something that I look at very closely is that whenever we've had the 50 and 200 day cross with high volume, that preceded a market correction. So I looked back and it was true here. It was true on this candle. It was true on August. This is October 5th. Yeah, it was like October 5th right here. It was true on February 21st of 2020. So, so seeing that happen every single time the past 3 pullbacks gave me enough evidence that, okay, so we will not be seeing a true market correction until something like that happens again, and we could be getting that again. I thought we were going to get it right today, but then we bounced off, so no. So we're not going to get that. And also, that strategy has allowed me to short volatility here, because although the 50 and the 200 did cross like here and there, right? It happened during the pre-market, after-market area, right? Not during market hours. And there was also not enough volume. So literally every time we went down like that, I literally just shorted volatility pretty much at the bottom. So it looks like we're going to make new all-time highs and have some sort of new all-time high zone over here. And then we'll see what we do there, because a rising dollar like this and rising bond prices like this, mixed with, not with the volatility, but mixed with like consolidation in equities and a drop in emerging markets, right? That's not emerging markets. Like with drop in emerging markets, crude oil is going down, right? We'll see what happens. There's some signs out there that I do believe shows that bond prices will be going up a lot higher, and volatility will be going a lot higher, meaning we'll see some sort of market correction. Because also, look at this on the monthly. Like, really? Okay. So there's going to be some sort of pullback somewhere. I personally believe it'll be around, like, maybe not there. Let's go to like the 200-day moving. Like, yeah, maybe somewhere around here. That equates to around a modest 10.5% pullbacks, which is reasonable. I'm not expecting us to like that. Okay, so that's the video for today. I hope it was somewhat useful, and please give it a like and please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.